Auckland. The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Kiwi.
Time for a splash of trash. Let's find out what's happening in the sordid world of celebrity gossip with Nick Bhasin from OK Magazine, okmagazine.com.au. Nick, joining us from Sydney. Hello.
Hello, Emma. How are you?
I'm pretty well, except for my sore buttock, which I'm just going to let out now that I fell off my scooter on the way to work. Very shameful.
Sounds horrible.
Those roads are greasy. We just had some rain, you see. Rain was a bit of a novelty.
Oh. Be careful.
Yeah, I certainly will be on that particular... I thought I was being careful. But anyway, enough about me and my sore butt. Let's look at Jim Carrey and his Twitter meltdown. Oh, this is going to be good. What's going on?
Well, as you may or may not know, Jim Carrey broke off his relationship with Jenny McCarthy, and he's not taking it well, it looks like. He's taken to Twitter with a vengeance and is just basically losing his mind, it looks like. It's almost sad. He says, "I have freed Truman at last," referring to his character on The Truman Show.
Yeah.
"I am grateful for my avatar's many years of dedicated service, but no one has ever won the Tour de France while backpedaling, so I killed him."
Pom-pom.
And he just keeps going on and on about how he's a new man and is going to spout opinions about stuff. And he said that he started spouting off about Tiger Woods and Sandra Bullock and various other events of the day. He said that Tiger Woods owes nothing to anyone but himself. He says Tiger's wife is blind. He says no wife is blind enough to miss that much infidelity.
Ooh.
Elin had to be a willing participant on the ride for whatever reason. And there's a lot of weird emoticons in there.
Right. Is it definitely Jim? Do we know it's Jim's account?
Yeah, I believe it has been confirmed that it is his account. It's verified anyway.
Well, it's certainly the place to be honest, is Twitter.
I find that if you have something to say, the best thing to do is to go on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, but it's almost the democratization of getting the word out on an even playing field. Like it's not filtered through anyone else.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the internet in general has been argued that it's the democratization of lots of things.
Yeah.
But it is without there's also no filter, and so you just get everything poured on top of you.
That's right. Did you catch up with the Amy Mann Ice-T Twitter spat?
I sure did. That was vicious. Amy Mann. It looked like she was just basically watching TV and saying she didn't like Ice-T on the show.
Yeah.
And then Ice-T just let her have it.
Yeah. With a retort that I'm trying to keep in the back of my mind to use sometime, because I think it was great. And if people want to know what that retort was, you just go and search for it, because it's great.
Yeah. Just go take a look. It's always handy to have in your back pocket when a stranger upsets you in some way. And
Mr. Barton has been attacked on Twitter as well.
That's right. So one of the dangers of Twitter is that you can, and pretty much anyone can create their own account and pretend to be other people. And so it looks like that's what may have happened here. But Misha's ex, the oil heir, Brandon Davis, apparently wrote OMG, that's oh my God, to anyone over 15.
Yeah.
Just realized my ex turned into one of the fattest people in the planet.
Ooh.
I'm going to start dating plus-size models, not Misha the heifer.
Rough.
Yeah, really nasty. But then he said he didn't. It wasn't him.
Okay.
He said I would never say anything nasty about Misha, especially about her weight. But apparently he blamed it on his friend Rick Solomon, who was Paris Hilton's co-star in her sex tape.
Yeah.
And it made it seem like they were doing it. They were sitting next to each other when it happened.
Or he left his account open and unguarded.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, does that happen around the OK offices? Someone leaves their Facebook account open, and you just want to update their status for them?
Well, I like to go around to everyone's desk and start sending out tons of messages from their Facebook account.
I bet you do.
A few people have been arrested. I don't mind saying it's hilarious.
Hey, Nick, that's all we've got time for, but that was very entertaining. Thanks very much.
No problem, Wammo.
Yeah, that is Nick Bhasin from OK Magazine. You'll find some of those stories in the magazine coming out next week, and of course, okmagazine.com.au.